Creating an inclusive culture: how organizational leaders can foster a sense of belonging for all employees. Abstract. This article examines the critical role of inclusion and belonging in contemporary organizational success as workplaces become increasingly diverse. Drawing on established research from scholars like Nishi, 2013, and Shaw et al. 2011, the authors demonstrate how psychologically safe environments where employees feel valued for both their uniqueness and group membership drive enhanced engagement, creativity, and performance outcomes. The paper presents a comprehensive framework organized around 3 evidence-based pillars: promoting identity safety, valuing individual uniqueness, and empowering through autonomy, alongside practical implementation strategies across culture, community, and care dimensions. By showcasing real-world applications from companies like Google, Cleveland Clinic, and Boeing, the article provides leaders with actionable insights to foster environments where employees can authentically contribute. This research synthesis establishes that cultivating inclusive workplaces represents not merely an ethical imperative but a strategic advantage in attracting and retaining diverse talent in today's competitive landscape. As organizations continue to diversify and employees from varied backgrounds seek meaningful work, developing an inclusive culture where all people feel they belong has become increasingly important for retaining top talent and achieving business goals. While diversity alone does not guarantee inclusion or belonging, research shows that organizations with psychologically safe, belonging-centric cultures experience higher engagement, creativity, and performance. Nishi, 2013. Downey et al. 2015. As leaders, we have a responsibility to foster these types of environments. Today we will explore the research foundation supporting inclusion and belonging, offer practical strategies organizational leaders can implement to leverage these concepts, and provide industry examples. Research foundation research suggests that feelings of belonging significantly impact well-being, motivation, and performance at work. Shaw et al. 2011. Define inclusion as the degree to which an employee perceives that he or she is an esteemed member of the work group through experiencing treatment that satisfies his or her needs for belongingness and uniqueness. When people believe they are valued and able to be their authentic selves, they experience higher levels of engagement, creativity, helping behaviors, and job satisfaction. Shaw et al. 2011. Robert et al. 2014. However, belonging is fragile. Even subtle cues that one does not fit norms or is disliked can threaten it. Walton and Cohen. 2007. As leaders, our actions hence carry weight in shaping how included employees feel. This section explores 3 key research findings on inclusion and belonging. Promote identity safety. Research shows that belonging is threatened when one's social identity, e.g., gender, race, feels at risk in an environment. For example, women and racial minorities have reported feeling increased visibility and scrutiny in male or white-dominated spaces. Perdevance et al. 2008. Leaders must consciously create identity-safe climates where all feel comfortable bringing their whole selves to work regardless of backgrounds. Downey et al. 2015. This involves acknowledging social challenges related to underrepresented identities, communicating norms of respect, and addressing microaggressions swiftly. Value uniqueness while fostering community. Leaders must also validate each person's unique qualities and contributions. Researchers found that emphasizing shared superordinate identities like organizational membership while also recognizing diversity boosts belonging. Randall et al. 2018. Leaders can spotlight how differing backgrounds, views, and skills make their teams stronger. Regularly thanking individuals personally helps them feel seen and appreciated for who they are. Empower through autonomy. Having choice and control over one's work enhances intrinsic motivation and well-being. Deci and Ryan. 2000. Leaders foster belonging by empowering employees with meaningful autonomy over tasks and goals. For example, giving employees input in projects respects their expertise and worth. Lavelle et al. 2018. Autonomy also builds identification with and connection to one's work, supporting greater inclusion. Strategies for fostering inclusion and belonging with this research foundation. Leaders can implement strategies across 3 pillars: culture, community, and care, to make inclusion and belonging a lived reality. Culture. Clearly communicate that respecting diverse identities and fostering belonging are organizational priorities. Show commitment through actions like diversity trainings, inclusive mission value statements, and policies addressing biases. Foster transparency by sharing diversity metrics and progress openly. Community. Leverage employee resource groups to spotlight underrepresented identities and issues. Sponsor intersectional events celebrating cultural traditions. Create community norms discouraging us vs them mentalities between teams. Foster cross-departmental collaboration to break down silos. Care. Personally acknowledge employees to boost belonging. Compliment specific contributions, ask about lives outside work. And remember identity-based milestones or causes they support. Champion flexible work policies allowing work-life integration. Address concerns raised privately and prompt solution-oriented discussions on inclusion. Industry examples. Tech. Google created a Be Bold campaign to highlight how unique backgrounds make collective work stronger. It trains inclusive leadership using data on bias and its influence. Events like Everyone Belongs spark discussions on access and empowerment for women and minorities in tech. Healthcare. The Cleveland Clinic equips managers to notice when marginalized identities may feel excluded in meetings or feedback. Its Crossing Boundaries program pairs physicians based on both shared and differing backgrounds to boost learning and respect. Manufacturing. Boeing cultivates community through affinity groups for various identities, facilitating peer support. It analyzes promotion patterns across demographics, shares findings transparently, and partners with advocacy nonprofits to expand recruitment pipelines. Conclusion: fostering inclusion and belonging requires ongoing, intentional effort from organizational leaders committed to people of all identities thriving at work. While diversity alone will not guarantee this, leveraging research-backed strategies across culture, community, and care can make a significant impact. Small, personalized actions matter immensely in shaping how valued employees feel. Leaders equipped to recognize social dynamics, facilitate brave discussions, and champion flexibility will cultivate the psychologically safe workplaces where diverse contributions find their greatest expression. An inclusive organizational culture thus emerges as a competitive advantage as talent seeks places to belong above all else.